When you place your attention on a single energy center, you are moving energy into its specific neurological tissue. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research suggests that this focused intention can trigger physiological changes in the cells, tissues, and glands of that localized area. Dispenza has taught the blessing of the energy centers as a full-body maintenance routine, a single session where you sweep through every center in sequence. The new Count Your Blessings series unbundles that integrated practice. It breaks the original meditation into 8 distinct tracks, each dedicated to a single anatomical zone. This creates a choice for the practitioner. If you are looking for general health maintenance, you have to decide if an 8-part meditation suite is a necessary tool or simply an overcomplication of a system that already worked. Moving from one daily meditation to an 8-part modular series changes the nature of the practice, shifting it from a general routine to a highly specific intervention. Adopting this customized approach requires a significant commitment of time and money into a closed ecosystem. The original practice provided general wellness through a single track. Count Your Blessings targets specific issues, requiring an active role. You must rotate focus through 8 specific zones, spending an entire session on one area. There is a financial trade-off here. You cannot purchase a single meditation for a specific ailment. You are required to buy the entire 8-part bundle at a premium. By investing in this bundle, you take on the role of an active mind-body technician, trading the simplicity of a guided meditation for a more complex, self-directed protocol. The protocol is built on the idea that each of the 8 energy centers carries its own frequency, level of consciousness, and associated chemistry. Because of this complexity, the program includes 8 audio lessons and a resource guide that you must study before you ever begin the meditations. This study period allows you to build a precise neurological map in your mind, so you know exactly which glands or hormones you are attempting to influence. Each center functions as a mini-brain, a localized plexus of neurons that operates like its own isolated system within your body. Accessing these mini-brains requires active mental effort, which removes the typically passive and relaxing nature of standard meditation. Without a clear understanding of the what and the why provided in the lessons, attempting to work with these internal operating systems will likely be ineffective. Analytical. To use the system correctly, you have to map your daily bottlenecks to the specific center that governs them. If you are dealing with issues like digestion or a lack of willpower to overcome adversity, you route your focus to the 2nd and 3rd centers in the gut. Struggles with forgiveness, joy, or emotional inspiration route you to the 4th center, the heart. By dedicating a full session to one of these areas, you are attempting to force a state of physiological balance in a very specific part of the body. This requires you to accurately self-diagnose your physical or emotional state every morning before you decide which track to play. This mapping process effectively turns subjective emotional struggles into a form of targeted physical therapy. Addressing higher-level systemic issues like metabolism or sleep requires a shift to the upper energy centers. This path leads to centers 5, 6, and 7, the throat, the pineal gland, and the pituitary gland. Center 5 governs metabolism and tissue repair while acting as a regulator in the nervous system. Center 6 is tied to the pineal gland, which regulates your circadian rhythms and sleep cycles. The goal is to move energy into the neurological tissue of these glands to spark changes in how your body functions at a systemic level. The 8th center is the outlier, located above the head and described as a portal to a consciousness beyond space and time. Working with these upper centers requires you to move your focus away from tangible bodily sensations and toward more abstract states of awareness. If you are managing multiple health or emotional issues at once, you have to decide how to use 8 different tracks effectively. The methodology suggests alternating your meditations, focusing on different centers sequentially over several weeks. The intended result of this varied practice is to create a cascade of coherence that eventually balances the entire system. Reaching that state requires a high degree of daily commitment and a schedule flexible enough to accommodate both study and varied meditation sessions. To see cumulative results, you must replace casual meditation habits with a strict modular discipline. Let's look at who should actually buy this bundle and who should avoid it. The Precision Optimizer is the ideal candidate. You have specific, localized issues and are willing to study anatomy, treating meditation like clinical physical therapy. The Casual Relaxer should pass. If you want quick stress relief or help sleeping, the financial cost and study requirements will be wasted. Count Your Blessings functions as an active, user-directed biological operating system designed for practitioners ready to commit to the work.